how to disable the outputs on a Morley ZX panel to include sounders. You're going to want to press the tick button in the bottom right. It'll ask you for a password, which is 1234, and then press number 5 for disable, and then number 5 again for outputs, and then press number 1 for sounders, and again it'll ask you for your password, which is 1234, and then press number 2 for relays. How to carry out a weekly test on a Morley ZX panel. First of all, what you're going to want to do is contact security. Just make them aware that you're carrying out a weekly test, and they will put the Nimbus into service. Once you've done this, you're then going to want to make your way to your core point of choice for the weekly test, and lift the flap up, and then insert the key at the bottom with the 2 prongs and push up till you hear a click, and then pull down again. Once you've done this, you're then going to want to push the bottom of the core point back up just to reset it, and close the flap back down. Once you've done this, you're then going to want to make your way back to your fire alarm control panel, and as you can see now, the fire alarm control panel is in fire, flashing the red light in zone 4 and your fire LED at the top here. What you're going to want to do is press the silent sound button, which will stop the sounders from ringing, and then you're going to want to press the system reset button. This will then perform a reset and take the fire alarm control panel back to normal operation. Once the panel is reset and your weekly test has been completed, you're then going to want to contact security and just let them know that the weekly test is now all complete, so they can switch you back to live and complete filling out your fire alarm logbook for your weekly test. How to enable the sounders and relays. You're going to want to press the tick button, and then press number 4 for enable, and then press number 5 for outputs, and then you're going to want to press number 1 for sounders, and then number 2 for relays. Once you've done that, just press the X button, which will escape you back to the main menu. The fire alarm system is now back to normal operation, and all sounders and relays have been re-enabled. What to do if you incur a fault on your fire alarm system. You're going to want to make your way to your fire alarm control panel, and using, oh, hang on, let me start because you'll have to say Morley. What to do if you incur a fault on a Morley ZX panel. You're going to want to make your way to your fire alarm control panel, and using the left and right cursor, which is the Y and X button, you can scroll through the fault, which will give you the information. As you can see here, it's an AC battery low fault, and then what you're going to want to do is just report it to security, give them the information that you've taken off of the screen to help them aid with the fault, and report to the relevant parties who's required.